And hello everybody, welcome to the Charlotte Motor Speedway, where we are set for 20, 40, 60, for 70 laps of exciting racing here in the All-Star race. And it's going to be split up into 4 different segments, thanks to everybody who voted on the NNSCRA Facebook page. It's going to be a 4-segment race. Now, I am not alone, as always, up here in the booth in All-Star time. It's Mr. All-Star himself, Nathan Hudson. Nathan, thank you for joining me.
No problemo. I just got back from college. Jesus. So, I'm glad I got here in time for this race. Well, All-Star season again, baby.
Yep. We got 22 drivers itching for some good, exciting racing. You guys remember the rules. If you wreck your race car, but yet you're still in the race at the end of the segment, you still get to transfer on. The more people that are out of the race, if you fall out of the race at any point, you are done for the rest of their segments and you will not get back in. We are now going to do something pretty cool here. We are going to introduce you guys to the starting lineup ourselves this time, and we are going to start in the back with me, with the guy who won the fan vote. His name is John Cittadino. So here we go. Starting 22nd in the number 77 Chevrolet out of, I don't know, where is he from?
Fail!
Yeah, it was. I should have thought this one more through. I never really came up with a team for the 72 car. So we'll just say he's a part of Chip Ganassi. So yeah, so out of Chip Ganassi in the 72, John Cittadino.
Starting in 21st, number 77. Oh crap. Crud! Damn it! Duh! Can we do this again?
Just keep going.
Alright. Driver of the Dodge Charger, number 77, Johnny Garner.
Alright. Starting 18th in the number 18. I said 18th, didn't I? Okay, you know what? This is just a bunch of fails. I don't even care. Let's just keep going. Starting in the 19th position. No, god damn it. 20th. 20th. See, I was one off. Okay. Starting in the 20th position, driving the number 18 FedEx Office Toyota, O'Neal Baldwin. Oops. There we go.
Starting in the 19th position, and I nearly said Seth Cole, is Stephen Pollard III in the number 13 Chevrolet.
Alright. Starting in the 18th position, driver of the number 4 Budweiser Chevrolet, Michael White.
And starting in the number 03 Chevrolet for Retro Racing Enterprises, Charles Sanford.
Starting, let's see, was it 18, 17, 16? Starting in the 16th position, driver of the number 15 5-Hour Energy Toyota, Annie Thomas.
Starting in the 17th position, this is the Mayo Man himself, number 54 Toyota Camry, Charles Jackson. And he said Sanford. Damn it!
Starting 14th in the number 19, Stanley Tools Toyota Camry. He got in via finishing second in the All-Star Open, Dougie Shears.
And starting next to him is the number 51 Chevrolet of Alex May.
Alright, starting 12th in the number 3, Dow Chevrolet from Richard Childress Racing, Season 4 Budweiser All-Pro Series champion, Nick Altendorf.
Starting in the 10th position. 11th. Damn it! 11th position. Mr. All-Star himself, the owner of Anime Racing Team, and the first person to ever use a retro livery, Mr. Nathan N. Hudson. I did myself.
Starting 10th in the number 10 Vodafone Ford Fusion out of Penske Racing, James Silverfox.
Woo! And starting 9th position, he is the winner of the All-Star Showdown race. He is Mr. John Racer.
Starting 8th in the number 55, Aaron's Dream Machine Toyota Camry for Michael Waltrip Racing, Ryan Rezo.
Ah, damn it. And let's not forget he's a Canadian. Right. So, starting next to him is the number 22 Ford Fusion for Penske Racing, JT Bryant. Damn, we're taking such a long time.
Starting 6th in the number 48, Lowe's Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports, Jake Haynes.
Woo! Starting next to him is the number 61 Anthony Mercury.
Starting 4th in the number 78 Furniture Row Chevrolet, Jessica Villanueva.
Starting in the number 11 FedEx Express machine for Joe Gibbs Racing, it is Cody Lamas.
Starting 3rd, by the way.
Oh, 3rd. Yeah, 3rd.
Alright, and now, your front row, starting 2nd in the number 52 Macaroni and Cheese Chevrolet out of Tweenix Racing, Season 5 defending Budweiser All-Pro Series champion, Seth Cole.
Woo! And starting on pole position, number 14, Brass Pro Shops, Stuart Haas Racing, Chevrolet, Mr. Kyle Matthews, who isn't in the signature 24.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Your 22 drivers with a bunch of fails during the starting grid. We had a bunch of fails, but that's all fun about recording. So we're gonna go trackside now for the most famous words of motorsports, and we'll be back for some racing.
Most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome your Grand Marshal, chef, restaurateur, and host of Food Network's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, Guy Fieri.
Drivers, start your engines!
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The engines have been fired here today at Charlotte for the All-Star race. 22 drivers getting ready to start the first 20-lap segment of the All-Star race. All of them pulling out onto the racetrack. Nathan, I was thinking about something else. Nathan, tell me before we run out of time, who's your pick you think will win in this race?
Well, from previous experiences of watching the All-Star races, it's anyone's game. You gotta say, but I've got a feeling this could be an opportunity for Seth Cole to win this.
Alright, I'm actually going to go with I'm actually going to go with the 78 of Jessica Villanueva, only because she won at Atlanta, and this is the first time we've returned to a track that's kind of similar to the Atlanta Motor Speedway. So I think that her car she's gonna dial it in at somewhere in these segments and win the race.
I see your point there.
So here we go. Kyle Matthews is gonna come out of turn number 4. The celebrity pace car driver Ben Affleck, also known as Batman, pulls the pace car to the green flag. To pit road. We're coming to the green flag. The green flag is going to be waved by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Here we go. Green flag is out. We're underway.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go All-Star Racing!
And Kyle Matthews really jumped out to a good restart.
Start, you mean?
Well, okay, yeah, start.
And already the 11 is overtaking the champ.
Yeah, we're going to look behind here. No one's really out going 3 wide, so I don't expect to see anybody really hitting the wall here. Kyle Matthews leads lap number 1, but here comes McCurry down low fighting for the 2nd position.
You gotta remember, the bottom line is probably the best favored for overtaking.
No, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. If it gets single file, that outside line is kind of where you're gonna want to be because.
Free wide.
Oh, the 22 car keeps it down. The 11 car bounces off the wall pretty hard. That's gonna kind of slow up that outside line, though. But remember, if he can keep it going, then we won't really see much of anything. As you see Villanueva pull it down to the inside there, managed to get to the inside.
And Anthony McCurry is going for the lead.
Battle for the lead up ahead. Anthony McCurry diving underneath the 14 car through turns 3 and 4. And now Anthony McCurry going to take over the lead.
And the top 4 have pulled away from everyone after that little incident.
Yes, it has. As here comes JT Bryant. He's the only 2-time winner this season so far. And on top of that, one of his wins is the Daytona 500.
That is right.
Now, what do you expect to see in these first 20 laps, Nathan? Do you think these car drivers are just going to kind of like go all out or be conservative to see what kind of car or what kind of setup the car, what kind of feeling the car has for the setup currently?
It could be a mix of both because you can also you got to remember this ain't a normal race. This is a 4-segment race, and you could ending up with having a bad car despite dominating most of the early period.
McCurry leads, but that 22 of JT Bryant's all over the back bumper. He's got to run underneath that 61 car. But look behind him, Kyle Matthews had the same run on the 5 of John Racer. McCurry able to edge ahead.
And I just noticed Alex May is right up Kyle Matthews. The two female drivers are actually behind Kyle Matthews as I speak.
Yeah, you got. I like how you said 2 female, insinuating Charles was a female. Ha ha, I get your joke. Yeah, here comes Jessica Villanueva with the run underneath the 51 car going through turns 3 and 4 on it, but on the up and up side, there comes the 22 trying to get underneath the 61 who hit the wall a little bit.
And Kyle Matthews slowed down to block one of the cars, I believe.
He kind of had to get out of the throttle because the 61 hit the wall.
Meanwhile, everyone is bunched up again, but now in the file, apart from Jessica Villanueva and Alex May.
Look at the run the 51 car got off of turn number 4. He's going to power by Villanueva on the outside line. But Villanueva not giving up as she's trying to fight, but the outside line's got a good run. And we have a new leader, John Racer, in the 5, the winner of the All-Star Open.
Wouldn't you think if Seth called? Oh no, nothing related. Just stop. Go on. I was thinking the 51 and 52 were the same team, but I don't think they are.
Yeah, they are. They're both out of Tweenix Racing.
Oh, okay. So maybe the 51 probably could help out the 52 later on.
That's true. These cars will get a 10-minute break in between sessions that they can get out of their race cars and talk to one another.
Yeah, or possibly cross feed from the spotter to the other spotter in NNSCRA.
Kyle Matthews is looking to the inside of the 61 car, but couldn't get a good run as here comes Jessica Villanueva underneath the 14 car. The 14 car is going to try to edge ahead, but the 78 car has some good help on the inside, but the outside line does get a good run as we have 9 laps to go in the first segment.
Yes. I've also noticed some cars are nearly scraping the wall coming off of turn 2, especially just there, John Racer nearly was really close to that wall.
Yes, he was.
It must be a very tight. We do know that turn 4 are very tight turns.
Oh!
Whoa! Alex May hit the wall.
Yes, he did. Alex May hit the wall a ton, and it propelled Jessica Villanueva up to
Kyle Matthews.
Yeah, well, actually, it just propelled her up to 3rd.
Oh. Looking at the manufacturers, it's probably a top 6-7 of cars that are based on the Chevy SS, because the Audi, remember, is based on the Chevy SS body shell.
Based on the body shell, yes, but it technically isn't a Chevy. But yeah, you're pretty much
Toyota.
right. So, pretty much the entire top 10, except for 2, are Chevys.
Yep. I think it would be the 22 and the... No, it's just a 22, actually.
Look at the fastest car on the racetrack is that guy back in the 6th position. That would be the 51 of Alex May, but second fastest on the racetrack by a good margin is Jessica Villanueva, who's trying to go for 2nd place right now.
And going by John Racer. Now, wouldn't you think some of these drivers experience... Oh, John Racer clipped the wall a little bit.
Yes, he did. That's just what happens when you carry a little too much speed through the corners. Go ahead with what you're saying.
I was going to say, probably experience is also going to be a key factor in this race.
Oh, the 5 car was up in the wall again.
Uh-oh. I think there could be something wrong with that 5, possibly. If he's drafting into the wall.
He probably just got a little bit of a tire rub or something. He's just got to milk the car home another 3 laps. Excuse me, 4 laps.
And what is interesting is, we've got 2 cars that are pulling away from because of the minor incident, and it's...
Oh!
The 61 hit the wall!
McCurry
Second
the wall
time.
Hard.
The person that had the massive glitch, remember, hits the wall again. That. Yeah, fond memories.
Good thing there wasn't any cars below him at that point, otherwise that would have been a wreck to end the segment.
And look who is way in last.
Villanueva trying the outside. Oh, we have cars coming to pit road! Or at least just the 14 car is the only one coming to pit road. It looks. Oh, no, we got other cars.
72,
1, 2,
the
3,
10,
4.
the 15, the 11, and the 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars down pit lane for the first round of pit stops. That's given the 78 car a big lead here.
I've just noticed the 6 has got damage. He must have hit the wall.
I would think so too. Jessica Villanueva. I guess the other 2 cars don't have enough fuel to make it. White flag is out, 1 lap to go in the segment. Well, it's technically not the white flag, but it's a white flag, but it doesn't necessarily mean it, because we're just in the last lap of the segment here at Charlotte.
Yep. And Jessica Villanueva will take segment number 1.
Yep, Jessica Villanueva in the 78 car. She will come and she will win the first segment of the All-Star race, which means that she will start first in the final 10 lap segment.
Woo. And do I make it before she comes? Yes, I do. Speaking about myself. And across the line now.
In the 21st position.
Wah.
We are still in the standby phase as I've got to take a picture of the finishing results. Oh, now the session is complete. So camera. Alright, so that spells the end of the first segment. These cars are now stopped in their respective pit lanes. The drivers getting out of their race cars and now they're going to begin their 10-minute break. So we will be right back with more action here at the All-Star Race. Welcome back here to the Charlotte Motor Speedway. We're here getting ready to start segment number 2 of the All-Star Race. Nathan Hudson is still up here with me. Now, Nathan, we got the first 20 laps under our belts. What do you think is going to happen in the next 20 laps?
Probably the same thing as the first one.
Think so? Why do you say that?
Because well, I think it's because mainly we've got the result from the first race we still racing on, really. So sorry, I was a little bit distracted. I'm talking to James Qualls at the moment.
No problem.
Alright, so segment number 2. We are coming towards the green flag. Puns!
Alright, Jessica Villanueva won the first segment, which means she will start on the pole for the fourth and final segment. Her green flag is out. If she wins segment number 2, then whoever finishes second will start second in the fourth segment of the All-Star Race. So remember, okay, these cars and drivers were not allowed to switch tires, so these cars are starting once again on their already old tires.
Yeah.
Coming through the corner, these drivers running some pretty impressive speeds, almost 200 miles per hour as they hit the start-finish line. Look at the 48 of Jake Haynes all over the back bumper of the 78 car, now going for the lead. Down the backstretch. Oh, the 03 car got into the wall.
Oh, sorry. and the 48 is going for the lead. Oh, the 5 head. Oh! 51 spun out nearly.
51 Alex May is able to save his race car after nearly getting spun out right there. Oh, Villanueva now looking at the wall. She's getting see, it's these old tires coming into play now. She got up into the wall. She's trying her best to stay out of the wall now. She kind of scraped it again right there, but it's just these old tires, they got to come back up to temperature. But we have a new leader now, the 48 of Jake Haynes. He's now hard into the lead, but here comes Stephen Pollard the third in the 13. Right back behind him for second, and here comes O'Neal Bolvin, looking like he's going to challenge. But yeah, here he is. He's going to challenge for second place. Nope, he's going to have to fall back for third.
And a lot of dust is still kicked up from that little incident with Alex May.
Yes, it is. Oh, look at this. The 13 car tried to put a nose underneath him.
Here comes SP3. He's bringing a lot of effort into the 13 car, especially in this race.
Yes. Yes, he is. As here come... Oh, Charles had to back out, and it got the 18 car loose. Teammates there battling it out back here. Charles Jackson and O'Neal Baldwin. Here comes John Racer back. The fastest car on the track currently is the 19 of Dougie Shears. Look how Joe Gibbs dominates the top 3 spots in the fastest lap category.
Yep. Especially with the Mayo Man in 3rd. And he's in older machinery, let's not forget, because the 18 and the 19 are in the newer 2015 Camry, while he's in the older Camry.
He's still technically in the newer Camry. He just doesn't have.
Oh!
He just doesn't have the updated like, what are they called? Yeah, the updated stickers or whatever.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna look here further towards the back. Seth Cole kind of just relaxing, I guess. I don't know what his strategy is.
Oh, he hit the wall!
He hit the wall, but he is not making his way towards the front.
And that is very weird, because if I was him, I would have get the move on.
Jessica Villanueva still back here in the, see, where did she cross the line at this time? She is in the 9th position still. Now it's going to get battled for 10th, possibly. Nope, there she goes, battling on the outside. Wait a second, what is going on here? Oh, wait, I'm still looking at the fastest lap category here.
Oh.
Whoops. Jessica Villanueva is 7th, battling for, getting a battle on for the 7th position with Dougie Shears and others.
Yep.
She takes back the spot with the run she got off the high side. But
also, I just noticed that the 15 is in front of the 6. Now, here's the thing. The 6 and the 15 actually train together off track. So, they could have some little bit of chemistry despite in separate teams.
Yes, I would agree with that. As we have a new leader, O'Neal Baldwin in the 18 FedEx Toyota Camry for Joe Gibbs has taken the lead away from the 48 of Jake Haynes.
And O'Neal Baldwin knows how to stay in front of these races.
Yes, he does. O'Neal Baldwin going through the corner. He's just kind of got to be careful. When will these cars have to come down for a pit stop? Because remember, they are not allowed to take tires. They were not allowed to change anything on that 10-minute red flag period.
And also remember, he's got his teammate in Charles Jackson behind the 48.
Yeah, so Charles can. Oh, here they come to pit road now.
Pit road. Here we go.
Oh,
and the 78 and oh!
Wow, that's a strategy.
What a move!
Ball, but we got
there's a pile up.
We got a
pile up
back here involving the 14, the 51, the 52, and the 03. Caution is out, but everybody is coming down pit lane. Not a single person is on the racetrack.
And Seth Cole is out.
It's either that I think he just teleported.
Oh.
So here they come to change tires. Caution is out. We're watching Villanueva.
And the 08. Oh, and it's a top 3 of Joe Gibbs Racing.
Wait a minute. I think the 78 car had a 5-second holding penalty for the way she entered pit road.
And the 19 didn't.
It's either that or that she just was held on pit road for an extra couple seconds to make sure she was full of fuel.
Wait. I'm getting word. Apparently, one of the jackmen lost a nut.
Oh, so she had us down pit road for the extra lug nuts there. As the caution flag is out, it is Joe Gibbs 1, 2, 3 on the racetrack right now. We're going to be right back as we're going to go take a look and see at what happened to bring out the first yellow flag of the All-Star race. Alright, we're looking here at the 11 of Cody Lamas as he comes down pit lane. There's a stack up starts behind him. He gets run into by the 14. The 14 car then turns sideways. Seth Cole, trying to avoid it, spins, I think with the help of the 03, up into the 14 car, and everybody else behind him just slams on the brakes and is able to turn down low. I think the 55 car hit the 52, but I think that was some minimal damage. But remember, go ahead.
Yeah, tough luck for Seth Cole, especially that he wrecked on a very steep angle, a very awkward angle, I must say, and ended up having to get towed back to pit lane to get his repairs taken off, the damage off, and back out onto the track.
Yeah. But that's the key word. He is back out on the track, which means if he finishes without retiring, he can pull out his backup car and race in the rest of the race. So let's go back up. I think we're going to have a green-white checkered finish. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to segment number 2 of the All-Star Race, where we're going to have a 3-lap shootout to determine the winner of the second segment. Now, as you can see, all the Joe Gibbs, there's 5 Joe Gibbs cars, right? Yeah, the 18, the 19, the 20, and the 4, but the 20 isn't in this race. So 3 out of the 4 Joe Gibbs Racing drivers are currently in the top 3. We got O'Neal Baldwin, we got Dougie Shears, Charles Jackson, Jake Haynes, Nick Altendorf, John Racer, Johnny Gardner, JT Bryant, Jessica Villanueva, and John Cittadino. So here we go. We're going to go green flag for 3 laps of racing here in the final segment, the final part of the second segment. Here we go. Can O'Neal Baldwin hold him off? Green flag is out. We're back underway.
Here we go. And I would think Joe Gibbs Racing will do anything to block off anyone.
Jake Haynes already making a move for 3rd spot underneath the 54 Charles Jackson.
Oh boy. I see the 3 coming along too.
Yep, and look at
the only Dodge in this championship is coming along.
Whoa!
Oh no! Oh no!
Big
More contact
back there. They're going through the grass.
More
Johnny
contact!
Gardner on the apron is going to come back up in
Whoa!
hurry.
It's a 61!
And no caution because they didn't wreck.
Oh my god, I think that's just McCurry's race.
No, don't forget, he can still make it into the next segment if he finishes. Last lap of the second segment of the All-Star Race.
And look at this! After that incident, it's shaken up the field. Now, the 18 is gone.
Yes, he is. 18 of O'Neal Baldwin is indeed pulled away from his teammate in the 19. Well, here he is coming out of turn number 4. O'Neal Baldwin is going to win the second segment of the All-Star Race. We're halfway done with this race.
Wow. We got to take a replay to see that incident, surely. Because that was poor luck from McCurry, and I must say, a lot of grass been kicked up, I must admit.
Yes, it was for that 51. We're
okay,
here now. Charles hits the wall, bounces off the 5 back into 77, 77 back into the 5. Down the track they go. 77 couldn't merge up. Tries to turn on the apron, can't do it, comes right up into McCurry.
4 wide, bang. Wreck McCurry's radiator, possibly, I don't know.
Yep,
and
because they survived it, though, he gets to move on to the next segment.
Yes.
Take a screen cap for me, by the way, if you can.
Okay.
Alright. So that's gonna be the ending of the second segment. Stay tuned as we are gonna get ready for the third segment and see what's gonna happen next. Here we go. Welcome back to the Charlotte Motor Speedway, where we are getting ready for segment number 3 of 4 here in the All-Star race. O'Neal Baldwin's going to lead him to the green flag. Remember, once again, these cars did not pit or were not allowed to take tires or anything like that in these pit stops or in this break. Nathan Hudson is still joining me. So,
yep.
Nathan, now what do you think to see as we're after the halfway point in this race?
Well, we've had 2 different winners from 2 different manufacturers, but here's the factor coming into segment number 3. You have to remember, these 2 on the first row are teammates, so they could have a strategy, while others could maybe shine through, but at the end we could see another winner.
That's very true too. As we are gonna have it's another 20-lap segment. Pace car is in. Here we go. Hopefully nothing bad happens to anybody. Here we go. O'Neal Baldwin in the restart line. Green flag is out. We're back underway.
And away we go.
O'Neal Baldwin, as they go down the backstretch into turn number 3, O'Neal Baldwin still has a very good lead.
Oh, the 19 and the 48 look a little bit close to one another. Oh, no one hit the wall this time.
19 car got a hell of a run off the corner though. Here he comes to the inside of his own teammate for the first position.
Yes, he does. What a run that was! I was paying attention to anyone that hit the wall, but that is a heck of a run. In fact, he's got the legs from them.
Yes, he does. Look at O'Neal Baldwin now. It's his turn to come off of turn number 4 with the great run. The 18 car going to try to do the same move his teammate just did to him. 18 car ducking to the inside, but the 19 car is going to have the run. I saw something back here that scared me a little bit. You see the 72 of John Cittadino had to bail out of the throttle. It's going to back up a lot of these drivers back here.
He actually went on the apron if I just saw out of the corner of my eye. Oh, the 48 hit the wall.
48 car slapped the wall, but it's still Joe Gibbs 1-2. Jessica Villanueva is in third now, but it's about to get past. Oh, never mind.
But she was about to be passed by John Racer, but John had to back out the throttle because he nearly went into the side of her.
Once O'Neal Baldwin and the 19 car start to get racy, then it's going to allow the 78 car and these others to just pounce right on them.
Yes. By the way, I think I figured out what Cittadino's car team is actually.
It was Cittadino Ed Motorsports, but I don't know if that even still exists. So that's why I said he's just going to be with Earnhardt Ganassi, or with just Ganassi.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I didn't want to put him with Tweenix because Tweenix has so many cars already.
Yeah.
O'Neal Baldwin might have scraped the wall there, but the 78 car is trying for second position.
And the 22 and 5 having the squabble for I think it's 5th, I believe.
Yep, that is very, very true. Here they come down through the turn. Jessica Villanueva had to bail out of the throttle yet again in that 78 car. She's catching the 18 at the wrong position to make a pass.
That is great.
Now she was in jeopardy. She was in jeopardy of losing a spot, but she was on the outside line. It got her one hell of a run on that 18, diving down to the inside. Villanueva trying everything she can to get around the 18. 18 car on the outside line, barely gets away from scraping the wall, and here she goes.
Anyhow, the 3 is underneath her and looks like could get the position.
Yep, I think Villanueva might have scraped a little bit of the wall there. She used up a lot of her old tires there. But the question remains is when will these cars start to come down pit road, and will we see another caution flag like the one before?
And oh my goodness me, the Joe Gibbs Racing boys are back tail to tail.
Talk about redemption from last week at Kansas, when a dumbass move by the 5 of John Racer took out pretty much all of the Joe Gibbs cars in one accident.
And that is right. Oh, the 19 very close to the wall.
That 18 car, 18 car now knows that if he continues on that run, it's going to bring the cars up to him. So if they want to get away with stuff, they got to get going. 3 car may have just bounced up. 3 car kind of bounces off the wall a little bit. The 22 of JT Bryant, the Daytona 500 champion, now comes through. Villanueva back up here in 5th already.
Yep, with dumbass John Race coming along.
It was a dumbass move. I'm not calling him a dumbass.
Oh,
it was a dumbass
okay,
move.
sorry. The dumbass move from last week.
Yeah.
Oh, and the 40 and the number 6 I can see is moving forward.
Yep. Nathan Hudson, who I don't think he's quite had his car figured out yet this whole race. He is up here. He should try to take advantage maybe of some pit stops or something. Look at the 78 up ahead. The cars are going to try to get around her on the outside. Villanueva tried to get a run on the 72 car but couldn't do it. She's going to block the 5, but the 5 car is going to go to the inside line, and the 78 car should get a run off the corner. Oh, here they come down pit road.
Stops. And the 15 does a dive bomb.
Caution is out again. I see it in the
not
back.
Again. Not
this time
again.
It involves the 55, the 10, the 48 car, and the 4.
I saw the 61 and the 52 as well.
The 52 doesn't have a lot of damage, but Anthony McCurry has some good rear end damage. Charles Jackson
54.
and the 51 car do as well.
Oh, what the heck's that? What happened there? The 11 nearly got tagged.
We are watching O'Neal Baldwin at the current moment. Let's see if the caution flag is out.
And the 19 is away.
19, and then the 15, and then the 18.
And then the 3.
Alright, well, we have yet another caution flag to talk about here at Charlotte. So we're going to go take a quick commercial break and be right back for the finish of this race.
Oh boy.
Alright, we're looking here, and as you can see, Charles Jackson, as these cars all try to slow down to come into pit road, it looks like the 51 car is going to run into the 54, and just a whole big chain reaction happens, almost involving Cody Lamas. Seth Cole looks like he gets a piece of it, but he doesn't get too much damage. So this is what happens to bring out the caution for the second time tonight. Let's go back up for a restart. Welcome back here to the Charlotte Motor Speedway for segment number 3 of the All-Star Race, where we are getting ready for the restart here. The 55 car is on the tail end of the lead lap in the 19th position. Your leaders are Dougie Shears, Andy Thomas, O'Neal Baldwin, Nick Altendorf, Stephen Pollard III, JT Bryant, John Racer, Kyle Matthews, John Cittadino, and Nathan Hudson.
And green flag is out, and Annie Thomas is being blocked by her own teammate.
Yep, and that's going to allow the Joe Gibbs Racing drivers to go on the outside and take over the lead. Oh, this is causing a big time bunch up behind them.
I think that's not going to be very happy words at the moment.
No, not at all. 2 laps to go up ahead. And the Joe Gibbs drivers are once again 1 and 2.
With it's actually a Toyota 123. Let's think about it, because Andy Thomas isn't a Toyota.
Look at the 18 car. Neil Bolden going to try to power on the inside. He is going to try to pass the 19. He is still side by side with them. Coming to the last lap. It's the last lap of the final the third segment. 18 car Tiny GT inside. He's got a good run, but here comes the 19 on the outside.
Oh boy!
O'Neal Bolvin trying with all of his might. He is gonna pass the 19 car. And O'Neal Bolvin showing his strength. O'Neal Bolvin wins segment number 3, but it will be Annie Thomas who will get to start third in the final segment.
And Dougie Shears just throwed away third place in that one move.
So he tried to get the lead back. I do not blame that 19 car.
Well, I can't blame him either, but that is just bad luck.
I do also want to point out, as we're looking at the official results, that Michael White and James Silverfox will not be in the final segment. So we will be down to 20 cars and 10 laps of racing. So stay tuned, as that's coming up next here right after this. And welcome back to the final segment of the All-Star race. That is right, it's the final 10-lap segment. So this is where you're going to see all of the cars battle it out.
So this is the real showdown. This is where you shut up or put up. This is the final 10 laps for the $1 million Monopoly cash check that we've got somewhere in the building. I don't know where it is.
It's somewhere.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. So we got 10 laps. Who is going to win in these brief 10 laps? Jessica Villanueva for winning the first segment will get to start first, and O'Neal Bolvin won the other 2 segments, starting second. So here we go. Getting ready, 10 laps. Who's going to win the $1 million fake money dollars? Green flag is out. We're underway.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go for the money, boys.
That was a really even restart.
Oh boy, these are the most 2 dominant cars of the night, so no surprise in an even start.
Very, very true. Villanueva pulls up to the outside, going to open the door for the 15 car. She's going to try to close the door on Annie Thomas, but can't quite do it.
Oh, saved it.
Villanueva will lead lap number 1.
And
she's gonna go down, and she's gonna almost get turned up into the wall, but Villanueva is gonna have the good run off the corner, and O'Neal Bolvin kind of hit the wall.
Dang it.
That's gonna put Annie Thomas now in the second position. Jessica Villanueva just gonna have to mirror drive around. Whoa, that was very close to the 15 and the 78 car. Here comes Seth Cole. Look at Seth Cole coming to the inside of the 14 car.
Here comes my pick in Seth Cole.
My pick was Jessica Villanueva. You all know how fast she was at Atlanta, and she's been fast ever since that as well. She is really, really fast at tracks like this. She's got her season well put together. She's already got a spot in the chase, if she well, at least for now. Jessica Villanueva still leads this race with 7 laps to go.
And Nick Altendorf is possibly the only person that can catch up if he stays ahead.
Fastest car on the track is SP3 in the 13 car at the current moment. But I'm very impressed with this driver right here. Look at how he's already up to the 4th position. Seth Cole. He is silent all-star race long, and here he is now working on the 19 car for the 3rd position. Staying right beside him. He is so very close Seth Cole looking to be the champion and then be the All-Star Race winner again. It looks like we're going to have to take a quick commercial break as we'll be right back with the action. Alright, we're back here.
Seth Cole.
Seth Cole.
Sorry.
Nick Altendorf passes for the lead on Jessica Villanueva, but here she comes battling back. Seth Cole still to the inside.
And yet again, what you mentioned before we got cut off, the 52 had been silent all race long, apart from the two incidences coming in the pit lane, but he is now firing on all cylinders.
Yes, he is. Here he is up here in the third spot, but the battle is still ahead of them. Now, with the 3-car with the lead, Nick Altendorf, Jessica Villanueva falling back to second. We got 3 laps to go, 3 chances. Cittadino dives to the inside for the 3rd position, but can't get it done. Oh, yes, he will now that Seth Cole hit the wall. But the battle is still going to be on up top for the first 2 spots. Villanueva trying to get around the 3.
Has the 3 ever won the All-Star race yet?
No, he hasn't, but the fastest car on the track is John Cittadino in the 3rd position. 2 laps to go.
So now Jessica Villeneuve also has to look forward to find a way to get past Nick Altendorf, but has to look back at the quickest car on the track.
That is very true. Jessica Villanueva just riding the slipstream of the 3-car. I don't think it'll be enough unless she can get a good run. White flag, 1 lap to go in the All-Star race.
And Nick Altendorf, I would believe that Richard Childress Racing's iconic member never has won the All-Star race until possibly now.
She is on the back bumper of that 3-car. She is trying so hard to do it,
It's
but
not
she
enough.
can't do it. Nick Altendorf is going to come off the corner, and he's going to win the All-Star race.
And the crowd have gone bananas. The 3 has finally won the All-Star race.
For the first time since 1996, I believe the number 3 car is going to go to victory lane in the All-Star race.
Wow, that's probably Nick Altendorf's uncle. Yeah, but what a way to win at Charlotte for the number 3, because of course we all have to remember Dale Earnhardt was from Charlotte, and well, he actually started at Charlotte, and that's where his racing career is. And what a way to bring the 3 to the victory lane at the track that started the Intimidator.
That is very, very true. So the 3 of Nick Altendorf goes to victory lane. Jessica Villanueva follows up with a 2nd place. John Cittadino 3rd. Stephen Pollard the 3rd, 4th. Dougie Shears 5th. And Annie Thomas comes home in the 6th position.
Well, that is probably one of the unexpected things we've seen. One of the most exciting and probably unpredicted All-Star race in probably we've ever done.
I would actually agree with you on that one. This has been a very exciting race, to say the least. Well, just like before too, next week is the Coca-Cola 600, where all 43 drivers will be back out on the track for a shot at racing 30 laps for the race there. It's the longest race on the season. 30 laps here at Charlotte will take like forever. So
and of course, remember, I am the defending race winner of that race.
That is very true as well. Alrighty. So, for Michael Norman and Nathan Hudson up here in the booth for the Budweiser All-Pro Series, the All-Star race, I'll leave you with Nathan Hudson's final words of wisdom.
I found the check.
Haha. Awesome.
Yes.
So, we'll now say, so until next week when we come back here at Charlotte for Michael Norman and Nathan Hudson, we say, until we meet again.
So Later.